Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anwar bin Azmin 1180 saying Pacific, and today I will explain about my video presentation on the topic of the portfolio management. So from the assignment, each of the students are given the dummy fund of the 100,000 ringgit Malaysia in order to invest the five different share in the various industry on Malaysia. So I decided to choose the idea United Bintang Berhad, Science Tech Berhad, Kontrak Industri Berhad, Edaran Berhad, and Hibiscus Petroleum Berhad. Other five shares are come from the different industry, as I would like to diversify my days and see how their returns in the 1 years, which is 365 days. So these are my portfolio distribution, which is I distribute 20% each of the five stock, and my expectation for the return in each stock, which is the Idea United 20%, Science Tech 20%, Kotra 10%, Edaran 35%, and Hibiscus 20%. So okay, this table explain about the total of the overview regarding the price and the return of the five stock around the 1 years. So this table is the correlation. The correlation is a measure of the relationship between two variables. So that's mean the relationship between the two companies. These are important in order to determine whether the company are in the negative value or the positive value. So for the negative value, which is there are two variables that does not move and inverse in the direction, while the positive variable, which is they indicate tend to move with the same direction. For the portfolio perspective, they are more better when the two variables are in the negative, in order to negate the risk exposure. So for the capital asset pricing model can be calculated with the risk free plus add with the beta and multiply with the risk premium. So capital asset pricing model, which is they are important to determine how the return of each asset and the percentage of their return. So the highest percentage, the more return that they get and more risk they involve. So the standard deviation for five of stock, which is for the ideal method 2.6, Science Tech 1.4, Kotra 2.6, Edaran 6.5, and the Hibiscus 2.6. So these are the portfolio expected, which is can be calculated with the return, which is a capital asset pricing model, will be multiplied with my portfolio distribution and get the total portfolio profit, which is the 10.87. Okay, this slide will be explained about the calculation on the portfolio beta. For the calculation for the portfolio beta can be calculated based on the beta will be multiplied with the weight. Beta can be calculated with the invested divided by the total invested, and the portfolio beta can is the 1.3. So this explain about the performance and the overview of my performance in the 1 years, which is I got the 35,333 ringgit 99 cent profit with the percentage 35.3%. Even though the profit are beyond expectation, we managed to gain some revenue and risk using the portfolio management. So this sheet explains about the Sharpe ratio, Jensen alpha ratio, and Trenner ratio. For the Jensen ratio can be calculated with the expected portfolio return, subtract risk free, divide portfolio, Jensen portfolio return, subtract risk free, plus by the beta, while the Trenner, which is the expected, subtract risk free and divide the portfolio beta. So these are efficient frontier. Efficient frontier are important because in order to determine each of the portfolio in the lowest, to determine the highest and the lowest expected return, to define the level of the risk. For the highest of the efficient frontier is the suboptimal and then provide the highest of the return, while the below of the efficient frontier they are suboptimal that does not provide the level of the return. So these are the company that involved in the of the performance. Chief Agglomerated, more focus on property. Centered, most focus for industry. Ultra, most focus for healthcare. Edra, most focus for the technology. And the hibiscus, more focus for the gas and the oil and gas operation. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.